We are taking your calls, but first, out to Steve Helling, staff writer, People magazine. So, Daddy wants a divorce. Surprise, surprise. What happened?
Well, it's exactly what we expected was going to happen. Is that Parker showed up at the jail, sat down face to face with Julie with a piece of plexiglass in between them, and told her that the marriage was over. And nobody's really surprised to see this development at all.
Let's see a shot, that aerial view of the home, Elizabeth. You can't claim either of these two were, the husband or the wife, were living under poverty circumstances. At least we know money wasn't one of their problems. They lived in a 3,000 plus foot square foot home with the indoor pool in the back. But still, Mommy just wasn't happy. To Steve Helling, staff writer, People magazine, what do we know about their life? And with all these assets, nearly $1 million in assets, she's using the public defender. I'm paying for her defense.
Well, she certainly had a great house, and she certainly had what looked like a wonderful life. We have no idea what her debts were. We have no idea what her liquid assets.
I'm just Helling with poor little rich girl. Don't go there with me.
Well, I'm just saying we don't know exactly what was going on with that. I'm just saying. But what was going on in their life before this whole thing happened, you know, from all accounts, this was a happy marriage. We talked to so many people who said that they seemed happy, they seemed together. And, you know, this came as a surprise, a real big surprise to Parker. So, because he was overseas, there's no telling what he really knew. But one thing I do know is he didn't know it was this bad.
And not only that, they're getting about $3,000 a month extra in rental income, which means somewhere out there, they've got rental units that I don't have on my list of assets.
But they could be upside down in those, Nancy. You never know.
They could be what?
Upside down in it. They could owe more than it's worth.
What are you? I don't understand why you're giving this crazy... You're not Susie Orman. What are you with this financial advice that they may owe... They got rental income, Steve Helling. They've got a pool, luxury cars, the home, the works. She's not working, yet she's so miserable. She has to murder her children. Good luck on that insanity defense, Mommy. We can see straight through you. Steve, you have spent and analyzed extensive evidence regarding the father. Do you think he had warning this was going to happen?
No, I don't think he did. I think he knew that there were, you know, clashes between Julie and Calyx especially, but I don't think he ever dreamed that it would come to this. And I think it was a surprise to him as much as it was to anybody else when he got that call when he was in Qatar that this had happened.